Question for you: does anyone on tour have extremely sweaty palms? How do they handle it? Powder, tapes, etc. None of them help.
So the one thing that the two-handers have started doing, because obviously they have both hands on the ball, right? And this is specific to like Simonson. I don't think you're doing it, Packy, because your hands aren't that that
My hands
moist.
are not moister than an oyster.
Yeah, but they'll take like a just a regular like rag, right? Like just a cotton rag. This isn't cotton, but it's one of the microfiber ones. And on one side of it, it's either the whole thing is wet or one like half of it is wet, and they'll rub their hands on it so that way they get the oil as much off of it as they can without having to without having kind of like an outside substance or whatever, because the water just washes, it comes right off, whereas like the alcohol can like give you some tackiness, and I don't think that that's quite legal. I'm not 100% sure on that. But that's one thing that you could do is if you use your thumb, I would suggest a powder. I use the Vice. What is this? Non-slip stuff.
Yeah, I used to use it for my fingers too.
Yeah, the Vice non-slip stuff. It's non-slip powder. That's what I typically use, and it comes in this convenient little pouch with a little zipper and everything. So, and I keep it in my pocket. The other option is I've found that like hand sanitizer like really dries up your hands and stuff. So if before you start bowling or whatever, wash your hands, soap and water, get some hand sanitizer. It'll dry them out, for the most part, if you don't like the powder. And that's probably the best way to go about it. Because especially with like COVID and stuff right now, like if you go and hit a little bit of hand sanitizer or whatever, no one's going to say anything, right? But if you have a towel soaked in alcohol and you're just wiping your hands, and somebody might think twice about it, right? So
also might make your hand bleed after 8 games.
Yeah, that too. So little surprise, I forgot about this one. The good old Hype Solid. So little sneak peek at one of the new balls. I don't have the Hustles yet. But those are coming in. I hope this one stays on the line. Oh, it did. Looked way more than I thought. That is my first. Yeah, that was my first shot with this, so I did not know how much it was going to hook.